I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. You are now watching the legend, so sit back and let the show begin. The pro is in, know it's in, but go and get me loaded in. And no offense, boy, the suckers ain't got close to no chance. I'm gonna win, my flow is so much doper than an opiate. Oh my lord, here we go again, it's going on and on, though. You can catch me up in that jungle, I'll be going ape like Congo. Hit them points like Pronto, wanna hit them up with that gun blow, that triple double Lonzo, that combo. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons. Yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. Now it's my time, dog. I'm on my way to become an icon. Job to get your climb on, get to the level that I'm on. I am the greatest of all time, man, and I won't stop until the whole world's up in my hand. I can't see my rise up on the horizon. I've been out here grinding, trying to leave a legacy, and ain't nobody next to me, 'cause I'm a different pedigree. Ain't no one impressing me, so step to me, 'cause I'm
Hello there, phone line Money and welcome back to another episode of the Invisible Corporations podcast. I'm joined, as per the norm, by my friend and comrade, Chaos.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing?
Unfortunately, it is just the two of us. Damien's not here, Dave's on holiday.
Yeah, we've been struggling today. You guys can tell we don't have our thumbnail and all that fun stuff, but
Yeah,
we're still around and we're still doing stuff. So yeah, podcast every first Saturday of the month. You know, that's what we do.
whoever's there, or not there in this case. But it's been a long time since we've done a podcast, just me and you, because originally, in the Invisible Corporations podcast, that is basically what it was.
Yeah, I think it was. I came in like what? I think I came in like episode 4, 3 or 4.
Episode 1.
Was I there for episode 1? Was I really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't thought you had it before I jumped in because you're like, hey, I wanted to do this.
I had a podcast of
Yeah.
my own that was separate from Invisible Corporations. You are streaming. But yeah. So since the last podcast, that was a month ago, we've done a few Invisible Corporation changes. You know, there's a whole video on that, which was made by Chaos.
Which is weird, but because I don't usually make those videos, and I really shouldn't make those videos after how many things I messed up in it.
You can now see why I always did it on the day it was supposed to come out.
Well, the thing is, I never heard of what's the name of your game? Hearts of Iron. I always want to call it Heats.
It's a really, really good game. I like it.
So I had never heard of it until like you said you were playing it. The thing was like I have never heard of Def Jam Vendetta before ever. Like that's new to me. So I just butchered the names because I didn't know what they were. That's me. So
Yeah,
that's on me. But hey, that's fine.
You know,
it happens.
It does happen.
So I guess let's take us right to our first topic then.
What was our first topic?
I believe you said it was we're doing you know.
I'm gonna have to check.
It was talking about new changes and stuff.
Oh yeah, new changes. So changes.
Yeah, what about the changes?
changes?
Dude, so there is a video on it.
I've completely gone blank.
But main ones are well, let's talk about you first. So Tubi's backing off from video content as much as he has done.
That is because just to give me more time on my own channels, because when Invisible Corporations as a channel really began, my own channel suffered badly, and to some extent I haven't really recovered on my own channels as of yet. Recovering, but views are still down from what they were because I'm just not making as many videos. Also, I just don't have as much time, so just taking a bit of a step back. But yeah, also I just want to record because I want to, not because I have to, and that's how it became. Particularly Mr. President, I recorded that in one big bulk, so that was months before. then with like the monthly update, that's because I have to. I don't enjoy recording those videos. They're my least favorite videos to record because I always forget something. So when Chaos said, "Do you want me to?" I was like, "Yes, please."
Yeah.
It's a, you know, like Chaos did a better job at transitioning from on the channel to helping with IC much better than I did, and Damon did an even better job than I did. So.
Well, the thing is, like, you look at me and Damien, we both only have our other channel. You have 3 other channels that you're working with. So it's a little harder for you to do the thing. That's why I was, like, Timmy and I have had many conversations about, hey, man, you might want to just consider getting rid of one of the channels and just, you know,
Yeah, but
moving
I
along.
like...
But he likes the channels, and so I've dropped the ball on that argument.
My main channel is sport games, second channel is other games, and my third channel is me other stuff. So I have them separately.
But guys, my argument against that is you could just make your first channel your sports games and stuff, and then everything else goes on the second channel.
Makes up the original home of the podcast.
Just saying.
I
mean, because if you look at it, let me just grab my thing because I treat Invisible Corporations as my second channel. That's what I do. So I'm like, I do Pokemon content on my first channel. That's all I do. If you want to check out anything else I do, go check out Invisible Corporations because I have so much more liberties here than I would on my own channel without having to worry about like, because we're never gonna get favored by the algorithm, so I'm not even worried about it anymore. But on my own channel, I want to boost it as much as possible. So that's why I'm strictly doing Pokemon content because me doing Pokemon, Zelda, and Sonic at the same time was really hurting the numbers because YouTube promos the same video over and over. Like if you do one topic, so if you do Pokemon and only do Pokemon, YouTube's gonna promote you as a Pokemon streamer, so Pokemon content creator. So as if someone watches a Pokemon video, and they're gonna more likely recommend your video since you make Pokemon content and not anything else.
Yeah,
so
it's basically that.
The sad part about Invisible Corporations, we have WWE, we've got Mr. President, we've got Metroid, we got Legend of Zelda, we've got yada yada yada, Mario Kart even, like we got everything on here. So
we'll never be able to play the algorithm.
Yeah, our algorithm is shot.
It's impossible for us.
That's why it's so important for you guys to share Invisible Corporation with your friend. Go ahead, share a link to this podcast. You know, just come in here and I don't know if we're the only 2 in here. I haven't seen anybody else in chat, but guys, if you're in chat, come say hey. We'd love to hear you.
I need to get open.
Oh, then it's not you.
It's not me.
But I said hey. But if you're in the chat, feel free to jump in. Feel free to share the link with your friends. All that fun stuff. I posted it on my Twitter. I'm posting on my Discord as I talk because usually Tui says stuff for a while and then I could just jump into the Discord server.
There's 3 of us to cover.
Yeah. Same.
And like it's caught me right off guard. I was thinking, oh god. Because just so you know, we only found out Damien wasn't joining us 30 seconds before the podcast. So we haven't exactly planned. But actually, there's one thing that isn't on our planning list. But, you know, let's talk about the history of Invisible Corporations. Because, you know, I mentioned it earlier, but the original home of this podcast was my third channel, my vlog channel, 25 Vlogs. But, you know, I don't think we've ever truly mentioned how, like, you joined, or Damien joined, or how secret people have joined.
Secret people.
Or did we mention that in the monthly update?
What?
Did you mention our new person?
Yeah, he's in there. It's out there.
Obviously.
I've posted it on your Discord server too.
Oh my man, you can go and plug my Discord.
Put it in the cat stuff too.
Oh, my man. But Invisible Corporation started off as Invisible Clothing, as quite literally my clothing line, because I'm a scumbag. Then I started this as Chaos, and here we are.
Yeah.
Not really an interesting story, but it's a story.
Invisible Clothing. Like, I always laughed at Invisible Clothing because I always remembered the story of... there's a story of a king. I don't remember what his name was. There's a story of a king, and they're like, hey, we're going to give you, like, the best clothes ever. And they literally have nothing. They don't have any clothes. Like, it's no clothes. They're like, here, just unrobe and put this on, and you'll have clothing on. And so he did a whole parade with no clothing on, thinking he had clothing on because he believed the people. So I laugh every time I hear Invisible Clothing, just because of that story. Not that I think of. It might be a parable. It might be a parable, but I don't remember. I don't think that's the right way. I know that Lady Godiva rode through a town on a horse without clothes on, so that's another thing.
Christ. But yeah, like,
Gotta remember that. Gotta imagine that saddle rash. Oof.
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 The name Invisible is a secret that will stay with me to the day I die. I don't like mainly because I can't remember where I got the name from, but there is a story behind it, but I just can't remember it.
Yeah.
But you know, we've had a good ride. You know, it's 5 months since we started this channel.
We started in March, so yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 months, yeah, because our first video went on the 1st of March.
Shitballs, man.
It's been a long time, man.
Well, we've basically been doing we did the podcast for
over a year.
This is 15, isn't it?
Yeah, and we had a 4-month break.
Let me just fix.
Because we had a 4-month break between.
I'm gonna fix the title real quick.
Oh god, yeah, I've changed it.
Yeah.
From the last podcast on my channel to the first podcast on this channel.
Yeah.
Of about 4 months. So the reason that happened was because it was just busy, and you know it wasn't necessary for Chaos to be, because he isn't like compulsory, because he isn't a part of IC at the time. Well, he was, but he wasn't. Obviously, we were in the podcast.
You cut out a sec there.
Oh, I've cut out, lovely.
I wasn't a part. You got to the part where I wasn't originally part of it, and that's
yeah, because you know you weren't sure. You know, you admit that you weren't sure of the idea.
Yeah. Well, my thing was like I wanted to do a podcast on my channel, and so that was my big thing at first. So, like I wanted to jump in and do a podcast because I really enjoyed I really like Adrian Liam. He's another Pokemon streamer.
You need to be able to. You need to be able to talk as a podcast.
Yeah.
And you know, I could talk for hours.
But I wanted to do something like Ace Train Liam did with his ATL podcast. That no longer happens, but you know, he said it can't come back. But Tui's like, hey, I want to do right when I was about to ask Tui to do one on mine, he asked me to do one on his, and I'm like, well, you know, a podcast probably doesn't fit. That's why I was thinking about it. I'm like, all right, do I try to manipulate him to join a podcast of my channel, or do I just join his and not think about it? So I thought about it for a while, and I'm like, you know, again, I went back to the algorithm thing, and I'm like, throwing a podcast onto my channel that it's probably not going to help me out. I just decided it was easier to do it on 2E, so that's what we did.
Whole new channel.
What?
A whole new channel for a podcast, wouldn't you, really?
Yeah, I would have to. I mean, I wouldn't have to. It would just tank.
Yeah. Because didn't Logan Paul for his podcast have a separate channel to it?
I think so. I don't remember. I don't pay attention to Logan Paul. Who do you think I am?
Do I really?
Well, if you guys like Logan Paul, you can like Logan Paul. I'm not bashing.
I don't. I think he's a knob.
Yeah. He's a bit of a knob.
What?
He said he is a bit of a knob.
He is. But you know, because I'm not sure if you remember, but 3 years ago was when Invisible Corp Loading launched in November.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Invisible Corp, the seeds that would bloom into Invisible Corporation into a sowed. At that point, I didn't even know Chaos.
You did know me. Barely.
No, barely.
Barely. I think so. Fletchling. So we were both Tui and I met during a thing called Fletchling Tube, as well as Damien. We all three of us met here. Damien actually was a mod for that. Before I became a mod for it. But Tui met me through that. He was one of the only people who got back to me on doing a video together. So I'm like, yeah, I'll try this kid out. And you know, I'm like, man, what did I do to myself? Why did I do to myself? Why did I do to myself? Why did I even? I'm like, I thought about that after. I'm like, why am I even working with this kid? And I'm just like, eh. I worked a lot with Tekkit too at the beginning, but you know, Tekkit's a pleb, so we don't talk about him anymore. He no part. He no here.
But he's in PDL.
Me, Mr. Pikachu no here. But so Tui and I worked together, and then I started working with Damien a little bit, not a whole lot. Damien and I sort of just were like we built the bond over modding, and once. So I don't know if you guys remember Boba Will, but he started the PDL. Yeah. Fletchling too. He's in England somewhere. I don't know. I think he's doing. I think he is, but I think he's doing school in London. As far as I know.
Yeah, because I remember because that's how I first got into into Fletching Tube
Yeah.
was because we were both from Derby.
Yeah. But he sort of went over to a vlogging channel. Like all the mods and everybody in that channel stopped making content. The only ones of us who are still around are pretty much the three of us who are invisible corporations. I don't know anyone else who makes content. Occasionally there's someone who pops into the Discord server and says something, but usually it's me, and that's not good because.
Yeah.
But I became a mod sort of at the end of it all, and I tried to rebrand it all. Like I think it began in 2016. Yeah. So it was like October 2016 when it began. By the time we got to March 2017, it was absolute knackered. I tried to rebrand it, revive it, recuperate everything in April, and I got a little bit of success. I started that's part of where we got the Fletching Tubes Fight League, FTL, Fletching Tube Fights, no FFL, Fletching Tubes Fight League. So that came up out of that. I got some people to join out of that. So Brief, I think, was part of that and jumped in. And Tech got in. So we had the four of us. Then we did season 2, and we got a little bit more and a little bit. And then I completely cut my ties with that. I'm still a member. We're all still members of it, but like it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I still love the Facebook group.
I would say Fletching Tube kind of branched off into no creators and then invisible corporations.
Yeah.
Kind of how it happened.
It's a weird split.
It is a weird split, but I wouldn't say I'm a member of Fletching Tube anymore. I'm still in the Discord, but I don't think the last person to send a Discord message in there was me making a bit of a joke of the fact it was dead.
Yeah. After I added a message. Yeah.
Yeah. After you message, let me just go and check. It's in Fletching Tube General. Yeah, the last message in there was on the 25th of 4th. Me, the biggest rip of all time.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned how you kind of wish you could get rid of that Discord.
Yeah, I thought about just I'm not so I became a mod at the end of it, like in that April time zone. That's when I started to rebrand because I'm like, hey, I was in contact with Will from the beginning of that beginning of the year of 2017. I'm like, hey, nobody's really doing anything. I would like to be a mod. I would like to try to get this thing back up and running. And so like it took him like 2 months, and by the end of February I got the stuff. So I started rebranding. I started doing all that fun stuff, trying to get everything organized as I do. You guys know me. But sadly, nothing happened with it. We got a few people out of it. Like I would have never met Tui, Brief, or Damien if I never did that. And honestly, I was really excited to work with all three of those people because they all had more subscribers than I did when I started.
Yeah. I mean, I find it funny because, when...
You cut out real bad. You just stopped.
Okay.
You find it funny.
I find it funny because at the start, when we first met, you had 33 subscribers.
Yeah.
Now you have 223, is that?
25.
I was
225.
getting 2 last few days.
2.25.
I had just over 100 at the time. Now I'm over 300, but my...
I think Damien had like 260 or something like that.
Yeah. Mine and Damien's numbers have slowed down in recent months.
Yeah, mine has picked up.
Since the start of the year, you've grown massively. Like, just... It makes me proud.
In more ways than one.
Oh.
Too. Yeah. Aww. That's one thing, like... So, what irks me a lot is, like, I try to do the best content I do, and I know sometimes... I'm just going to throw you both under the bus for a quick second, and you're going to deal with it. But I know sometimes Tui and Damien, like, don't, like, put all their effort into their videos. I always put my 100% in, and so it really bugs me sometimes. When I think about it, I'm like, how in the world do Damien and Tui both have more subscribers than I do when I put this much work into what I'm doing? But I know it's because they've been around longer, and that's a lot of the issue. But... Hey, we're going to get to next year, the end of next year, and I'm going to have more subscribers than both of them. I guarantee it.
How it is that on the videos I've worked really hard on, they've done well. Mm-hmm. When I put my mind to it, I can do it. It's just sometimes timing is not my friend.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Chaos will understand my pain that when you have a video idea that you really want to do, but you just can't execute it because of timing. And, it's annoying because I've been working on a video since May, and I'm not even halfway through. Like, I've done the first part of it, and that could be released, but I want it, if you know what I'm talking about, it's a certain documentary. and I'm still nowhere near finished it. Like, I've done first part, and that's took 15 hours so far. You know, overall editing and production, and you know that's taken time. But you know, my more recent videos, with like the experiments, much more enjoyable for me to make.
Yeah.
Because I've become burned out on franchise and criminals. Because I did the same thing every day for 3 years, same video, and I got bored of it. You know, and I'm sure you felt the same. I haven't spoken to you.
I mean, I hadn't watched most of them. I watched I'll watch pop in like 5 minutes and be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah,
Because
you know,
just because you're my mate, and I feel obligated to watch your videos.
It just became unnecessary, and I wasn't enjoying it. The Seahawks franchise and the Derby County series was kind of a breaking point because it was so clear that both series, towards the end of them, I wasn't enjoying it. And then my two teams I support, you know, it was like, if I'm not enjoying it with the two teams, I'm going to be knackered if it's a team I don't like. So I was like, And then I moved on, took a bit of a break, came back and done some experiments, and I'm really enjoying it again. You know.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know, thank you, mate. You know.
I just remember, like, the video you were talking about, by the way, I've done some editing on that script, so just so you guys know. It's got a little bit of a chaos flavor in it, just so you know. So you should check it out. It's gonna be it's gonna be a great video. It's gonna be a heck of a video when it comes out.
It's gonna be a really good video, you know. There's a sponsorship on it as well, so.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
It's sponsored. I was kept that under
wraps.
My guns, but it's sponsored by a good friend of mine. You know, I can't say his name because if I do, he will shoot me. And he's about twice my size, so I'm not messing with him.
Yeah, smart.
Big Duncan. I've said his first name, so he's gonna kill me.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Exactly. Oh, the series. Yeah, I remember working on those series. Like, I tried to help you out with a thumbnail for Seahawks, I think. Yeah. And that was
a really good thumbnail.
It was horrible. I've gotten so much better with my thumbnails since then.
I think what people forget about small channels, because you look at these big channels how they can produce videos that have a high quality every single day. Look at us. In OSC, we have one editor and he's on holiday. And he can't do everything because, you know, he's done a lot of the graphics. You've done a large proportion of them as well. But he's done a lot of the graphics, like Chaos has. You know, he works hard, but we obviously can't do our main channel videos. We have to do them ourselves, you know. You know, we don't have the privilege of, you know, like the Logan Pauls, the Sidemen, for example, how they have a team of editors and cameramen. We are ourselves, and that is it.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, you look at those people, they go, instead of, like, making videos in their house, like, go to their office or go to, like, their computer in their bedroom and make a video and edit it, they go literally to an office, and they literally sit down with about 10 other people, and they're like, hey, we're going to do this video idea. What do you guys think? And they have, like, a bunch of people there. They go, oh, this video's going to do well for this reason. This video's going to be bad for this reason. Do we want to make it? What's the value? They make the video, like, obviously the guy, like, let's just take Logan Paul. Logan Paul makes the video. They're like, all right, 5 seconds later, you have like half those people, half those 10 editing the video. The other half of the people are working on a thumbnail, working on ideas for other videos and things like that. You have constant rotations of things going on. And meanwhile, for us, we're doing the work of about 12 people and one person. Yeah. And that's why these channels struggle. Like, I look at another channel I like to watch called Treecicle. There's only 4 guys on there. 2 of them are the video content makers. One of them does more editing than video content, but still they both make videos. The other ones are strictly editors, so you have pretty much an editor for each of the content creators, and then one of them making thumbnails and all that fun stuff. But you look at small channels like us, we don't have anything, and I am so thankful for Dave. I know he's not around, but I'm so thankful for Dave because he's taken so much of the load off of me because Damien goes in to ask for a thumbnail for his Def Jam Vendetta series, and he asked Dave and not me, and I'm like, I don't have to make it. Woo! Yeah. Which is fun. But also, I understand that, like, Dave can't do everything. Yeah. And, like, I ask him, like, the stuff I know I'm not going to be the best at, I'm like, hey, Dave, this is your alley. This is not my alley. Yeah. So, Dave and I we work really well together, and that's what's really good about it.
And I work well, Dave, because I've known him for 15 years, and I'm 17.
Yeah. You're young. You're a kid still.
You know, we are still kids, Jigs. Well, I turn 18 in 4 months.
You're still a kid.
as a kid, yeah. Well, I'm 5 months older than him, so
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, it's mad because when I approached Dave with this idea, it was about 4 days before we started the
Yeah.
video channel. Because you just finished editing it and you were well miffed that I just brought in and edited just as you finished.
Yeah.
I remember that, and
I mean, to be honest, it wasn't a hard video to edit, so it wasn't
no,
too
it was
bad.
literally some clips.
It wasn't. It was not best bits. That was pain in the butt to edit.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to spend like 8 hours on that video, recording it, editing the pieces together. Because I have a recorded segment at the end of it, so that was a pain.
Yeah.
The first video wasn't bad. What you were saying?
You know, I think back at it. You know, I'm really happy with how we started this whole thing. Because, you know, well, I think mainly I don't think me and Damien would work together. Basically, at this point.
No.
I don't think me and you still work together because we speak every single day. You know, rain or shine, we've probably had a conversation at some point in the day.
It was just like, hey, you're a pleb, and
sometimes it is that, you know. It's like, you know, I'm grateful for everything I've got because I won't lie, without Chaos and Damien, I probably would have quit YouTube. I won't lie, I probably would have. And I think Chaos, you probably.
You cut out. Hello, sir.
So, hello.
Hello, sir.
Have I cut out?
A big chunk. Probably without Damien and Chaos, I would have stopped, and then it literally stopped.
Yeah, I was making a little jib of the fact that you tried to stop twice.
Well, I know it's coming at some point. That's my thing.
Yeah, I know, we all know it's coming.
Because
Damien will be able to.
Damien's probably the only one of the three of us. Damien's probably lasts the longest of the three of us, because he just, it's really hard for him to do anything else. So.
Yes, for time. You see, like, just to put this into perspective of how hard for me, Dave, and I believe Chaos in the same boat. We're all still in full-time. Well, me and Dave are in full-time education. Chaos.
I still am too.
Is still in full-time education.
And I have a full-time job.
He has a full-time job. Dave I have a part-time job, and I think Dave has a part-time job. So we all literally have a tiny bit of time to get it done. And Chaos somehow streams every day, except for Sunday. I basically do when I can. But unfortunately, sometimes things don't quite go to plan, do they? You know, it's one of those things. You know, we don't get to record videos every time. I mean, out of pure curiosity, what is your favourite IC video now?
Mine? Oof. That's a tough one.
You know, like, if you had to pinpoint one video, what was it?
You know, I still really like the first demo map. I still really like that bit. I think I like Best Bits more than that, though. But I'm trying to think if I like anything more than Best Bits. I'm trying not to be biased. I'm really trying not to. Yeah, it wouldn't be one of my Let's Plays. It's definitely not one of my Let's Plays. I like to try not to laugh challenges. I think they did really well. I liked watching those. And it's always fun to make fun of laughing at Lily Pons. So, got that jab. Nice. Dave would be proud of me. But I would have to probably go. I just think Bets Bits makes the most sense. I really like what we're doing. What's going to be coming out Monday. Like, I think that's a really good series and idea. I've had a lot of blast doing that. Even though I've got tired of the game, but I still enjoy recording with you guys.
Yeah. I think Castle Crashers is so fun. You know, I think Dave grew up with it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you can tell he grew up with it.
He's bought the game 3 times.
He's bought the game 3 times.
What a lad.
You know, because that's our Dave. You know, like, he's clearly the best. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see, because I spent. So after you see the 3rd episode, I've spent about an hour or 2 hours, replaying the game, catching up to where we were because I wanted to change how my character's stat distributions were.
Yeah.
So I did that. I don't know if I think I might be over leveled a little bit from you guys, but I didn't grind, so I just went through the game as best I could.
And Castle Crashers back in the day when we went to I went to Dave's house on his Xbox. We would play Castle Crashers. You know, it's a game. It's just timeless. You can play it for a long ass time and not get bored. Because you get all these characters, and each character can be a different way of playing, and that's what I love about Castle Crashers, is you can play in so many different ways.
I was talking to Dave, and if you look at the beginning, I don't know if it's because of the sword each character carries at the beginning, but each character has a different base value stat. So I think the character I'm playing as, for instance, is +1 speed. Tui's character is +1 magic. Damien's character is +1 defense. Dave's character is just the neutral character because it's not. And then the orange one is +1 attack. So they'll have different stat distributions. And you look at some of the enemy people, they get +2 or +3, -1 in some stats even.
Yeah. I think, on Dave's Xbox One, he has the King unlocked. That's how bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get it. I will need to ask him because I really want to get it.
I think you have to the entire game with every character.
I think you might be right.
It's on the Steam page. I believe a guide to get all the stuff is on there, but you cut out if you're talking. Just saying.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Hello. Yeah, they haven't come out yet, have they?
What?
The MMs.
No, they come out. Yeah, we're starting Castle Crashers Monday the 5th, guys. So this coming Monday, 2 days.
It just dawned on me as we were talking, they haven't come out yet, and we're just completely butchering it. It's a good, fun little series to record. Oh, I've got a Discord message.
It's probably me.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I've been running through Discord a little bit. But
I'm just going to, and I think one thing we would never have got to is our next topic, the ICC. I've never done that without backing of invisible corporations.
I mean, I've done it sort of, but not
the MM,
yeah, because of the Metro Mini League. But I think it's fun. It's just those kinds of videos where you have to run stats and things, and you have to get other people who are not streamers and aren't used to doing on live stuff. You have to get them on board with doing the things, and that's a little challenging at points.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to do it, and it's because they haven't had experience.
Yeah.
And if it's like the ICC and you're me, you absolutely hate it because you have to sit there and try to do all the stats in a game. I had 3 laps to get the stats done, and I was not having it.
It was tough,
Because I got to the first one. I got through the first 2 races. I'm like, okay. And then the third one was a really quick race, and I'm like, oh god. It was Baby Park, and I got I was behind for the next 2 races, and I'm like, all right. Baby
Park's a tough one to do though.
Yeah.
I think the funny thing is I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy the ICC, sorry, but I also didn't. In a different way, I didn't enjoy it, and I don't know why.
You didn't win.
Yeah, I do think that was part of the reason why it was just tough. But there was something about it that I wouldn't do again. Because I think with it, I knew the stress was on you massively. Because you were stressed. I was disappointed with how a lot of people dropped out last minute. Obviously, some people I completely understand, and those things out of their control. But a certain someone joined literally before practice race and then dropped out.
Yeah.
Someone went to mow the lawn. It's just irritating when you spend hours preparing for something, and then last minute loads of people to drop out.
I still think it was good. Yeah, I think the thing you don't like is how frustrating it can be.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. You know, it was
Because
incredibly.
you have the moments where you're like, oh, like you get right before the game and like you have the 12 racers lined up, you have the 12 tracks lined up, you got everything ready to go, and then you start doing it and things start falling apart. That's what really sucks, because you're like, I've worked so hard on this. I've done so much work. I've done graphics. I've done stats. I've set up tables. I've got people into this thing. I've got all this stuff done in like a week. We did it in a week, and I'm very impressed with that. But like,
To be fair, we cut it fine.
yeah, it was pretty good for a week. But like, and then you get into the match, and then everyone's like, "Oh, hey, I gotta go. Like, this is happening. I gotta go. Hey, I can't race. Hey, I'm rage quitting because I'm a pleb."
Who did rage quit?
That guy who joined like last minute. I don't remember his
yeah.
name. Frank, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
it's just hard when things fall
We
apart.
are discussing what we're going to do for the next one, because there's going to be another cup. You know, we don't know what game yet.
Yeah.
It might be Mario Kart. We might be something else.
Yeah. Somebody's trying to get me to do it, and I'm
Yeah, I
just
think
like, no, I don't want to do it.
I'm letting you pick the game, mate. You know.
I don't think I want to. Like, I'm fine. I understand how it works because I do the MMLs, but I am fine not doing one like that. Because I get frustrated after every single MML too. Like last one, I got super frustrated because I had people in line ready to play. They didn't show up. They came. I had a guy come in 30 minutes late to the stream. I had a guy tell me weeks in advance that he was dropping out, and then never saying anything about it again. Even though he was getting the pings in the Discord saying, "Hey, you're still part of this," he was still getting it and didn't tell me. So that just bugs me. But I know that one's my bad. That one's actually on me, and I understand that. I take the full responsibility for that one. But it's just annoying sometimes to see things fall apart. I mean, I did win, and so we could stop, and I would be the champion forever and ever, which I kind of like that idea. But I don't think it's right. I kind of want to do it again. We're probably gonna do one this month. I don't know yet. Maybe 2 weeks. We'll see.
Yeah. Pure curiosity. Do you think we will do another MML? Do you think you do one?
Another one? I said I was gonna try one this in a couple weeks.
Oh, right, good lord, I like. Because I really enjoy the MML.
I do too.
I really enjoy it. I might not win, but I do enjoy it.
I don't think you haven't won. You won a match this last one. I think
It was the first time I won.
yeah.
Because I held the longest losing streak.
Yeah, as usual. But see, the reason I like doing it because like I also run my Premier Draft League, by the way. If you guys want to join, let me know and I'll give you the link. But I run that too, and I'm like, hey, you guys should really, if you want an idea of how drafting works, you want an idea how League would work somewhat in a short, like 3-hour span, you can join this league. It's a great way to get started in competitive if you want to get competitive, because literally there's no stakes on the table. Like you click metronome. It's RNG. It's complete RNG. So like it's just a fun way to express yourself. And I really enjoy doing the commentating. Like if you guys ever watch my showdown matches, like I always sit there and I'm like, bro, this guy's doing this. All right, what am I gonna do? It's a little hard to do with metronome because I kind of just have to announce things as they're happening. But with my actual battles, I'm sitting there like, okay, this guy's gonna do this and this. I'm gonna try to predict this and go for this.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. I'd like doing that, and I always try to think out my strategies. A certain somebody in a video that may not have been released about an hour and a half ago told me I take forever to do my picks, and I promptly responded with I take enough time as needed to make sure I pick the right play and don't lose.
Yeah, something I don't do.
Yeah, which is why you totally should have beat me with that Mega Venusaur, by the way. You totally had me. You just synthesis, and
You're right. You are right.
you don't let me. If you didn't let me set up twice, you let me set up with my Gyarados, and you let me set up with my Gliscor. And if you didn't let me set up, I don't win. That's why I had ring setup, because I don't win without setup. Yo, Dave!
Oh, my man, how's your holiday, boy?
How is it so far? Just popping to say, yeah, enjoy. Thanks, man. How was your holiday that you've not been to yet?
We miss you, mate.
We appreciate you. Yeah, you're gonna have to watch us back on replay because we talked about you a bit in the game. Just saying. So
We only ever talk positive.
Yeah, it's hard to say anything bad about negative about Dave. Like, it's just...
It is true.
I don't think I can say anything negative about Dave.
I can.
I know you can. You know him better than I do, but I don't think there is for me.
I can. He's
All
too
right.
smart.
Anything else
He makes
about...
me feel dumb.
Well, yeah. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing for him. It's a bad thing for you. Anything else about the ICC you want to talk about before we move on?
I think I'll say this now. I do want to do another one. I don't want to do it on.
Yeah. I think we're both set on doing another one. It's just getting the game and figuring out what we want to do. Like, I am totally down to host Fortnite. I don't want to do that, but I'm totally down to do it just for the memes.
I think we should do a meme one.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't know if I want to do
the second
Fortnite.
one is not serious.
Yeah, that first one.
Oh,
I mean, it really wasn't serious in the first place. Like, I mean, Mike just kind of destroyed everybody, so it wasn't.
Mike did.
I mean, we could do Smash even. So.
In the Dragon Driftway race, I pushed him.
Yeah, but
Second place.
he got first every race but one. And I think that was Baby Park, and he got like 6th on it. Because that's Baby Park. It's like that was just RNG pretty much.
Yeah, I love Baby Park. It's a good track. Out of pure curiosity, I want to ask you one question.
7.
What game would you do, like except Fortnite? If you could pick any game, what would you do?
For like a cup, like a tournament.
For a cup. For a tournament.
So I'm gonna also exclude Pokemon because I totally would do that. But
Yes.
and I know a lot of people like if we did a Pokemon, I'm just gonna destroy everybody. So that's probably not the best thing to do. I would probably say, thinking of the games I could like, would it have to be I stream, like me streaming or you stream, or like or both of us? Okay. I'm trying to think. I honestly probably would say Smash. I probably would say Smash. Because it's just so easy to do it. Because you literally do best of 3, 1-on-1 matches, 3 stocks.
Yeah, I like thinking on that.
You just have the same people play, and then you have a tournament bracket, and whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses, loses, and that's it. You keep going. Because I know, I'm part of, you guys don't know, if you guys know, don't know, I'm part of Streamer Planet. It's a community similar to this, except it's on a much, much bigger scale. With a lot more streamers, a lot more people just watching and stuff. But they've been doing a monthly Smash tournament. It's kind of stopped in recent months, but they've been doing it. I think they kind of stopped in like April, but they do it best of 3, and that's like I really enjoy it. I think it's a good game, but they have competitive people, so we would have to do an amateur tournament. I think we would have to market it as an amateur tournament as well, because I think one of the things that didn't help us out with Mario Kart is we didn't market it as an amateur tournament. And Mike seems like he's more of a competitive player.
He is so good. I've spoken to him since. He's very, very good. I mean, I spoke to Mr. Kobas. He's
good too.
He's actually one of the best things that's come out of the ICC. Full stop. Is we've got to introduce to another community.
Yeah.
Like it's bizarre in a way.
I just kind of feel like it's Cat's community, honestly. I feel like we're just
I'm just going to go into the Discord. Let's have a look.
Because Christian, Oliver, Cat,
His username. Did he get in there?
Because he just jumped in.
There's username Crescent. That's Kobas. Mike's Kobas. RK100's Kobas. Kobas is Kobas. QB is. I don't know.
QB is part of Cat's stream too. Cat's community, as far as I know.
I've never seen him.
He's a streamer, I think.
Amy is Kobas. Damien is shockingly IC. Christian, Brief's us. Austin is you. Andy is.
Austin's not me. Austin's Cath.
Is he?
Yeah, he came from Cath's stream. He just pops in my stream a lot because I stream. Cath usually streams in the morning. I stream at night, so he just pops in.
Yeah, in hindsight, you are a little bit right on the line. So yeah, I want us to do a tournament. I really want us to do a Minecraft Hunger Game.
I mean, I'm down to do stats on it. I'm not playing, but I'll do stats.
Yeah.
Because I want to play a game that I'm going to enjoy. If I'm playing Minecraft Hunger Games, I'm going to hate my life. So I'm not going to do that.
I think we'd have to do a team of 2s, and I'll team my boy.
Team me boy Dave, yeah. 2E Dave repping IC, and me just sitting back. We just sit back there just like, yo, their stats are perfect, bruh.
Well, actually...
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good idea. We'll talk about that more.
Yeah, I think I think we'll put a poll out in the ICC of what people want, and we'll keep you updated in a later. Probably, I would say the next ICC will probably be in October, or maybe right to the end of August.
I would probably shoot for like end of November, early December, most likely.
Yeah, we want to give ourselves a bit more time because however successful we got it done, it could have been 10 times better. But it actually pushed me and you to the absolute limits on the week deadline we gave ourselves.
Yeah, but one of the things I'm thinking of is like you have 6 weeks off. I am going to start school at like the end of this month, so.
You say I have 6 weeks off. I have results day in 2 weeks. If things haven't quite gone to plan, my life will fall apart and I'll have to come up with a backup plan. You know, it'll be really, really tough.
So yeah, we're gonna be really busy. Like I'm gonna be super busy.
When I say I'm stressed about it, is an understatement.
My calendar only goes to December. That sucks. I need a new calendar.
Yeah, we need a new calendar on our IC thing. We'll just make it 2021.
Well, honestly, making it more than a month ahead is a little hard.
Yeah.
So.
Because people don't know.
Yeah, we have a schedule. It's harder for us to do it a month, like more than a month ahead, because one, I don't know when my series are going to. It's hard to predict when the series is going to end unless like you've done a few episodes of it. So it's like you can't just be like, all right, when's my Tui asked me like beginning of this month. Hey, not even beginning of this month, end of last month. It's like when's Ocarina going to end? And I'm like, bruh, I've done like at that point I think I've done like 4 episodes, 3 episodes.
You've done loads.
I'm not 10 episodes in. I'm at 8 episodes in. Right. As of now. But I'm down to the end of this month pretty much. And he's just like, what do you think it's gonna end in October? And I'm like, or November? And I'm like, what? I have no idea. I don't know how long the game is. Like this is my first time playing through the game also. I know how most of it goes, but I don't know how long I'm gonna take doing it. So I can't like predict how long it's gonna be. It's not like Pokemon where I can be like, alright, this is like 15 episodes and I'm out.
Yeah.
So alright, we should move on to the next topic. Guys, if you guys want to vote on what we're gonna do for Invisible Corporations, we'll do something in the chat. You got the Invisible Corporations chat, Invisible Corporations cup chat. Do it. I'm just gonna so enjoy that.
Okay, so the next topic, because we've only had about 4 topics. Normally you have 10. And we've somehow going to make this quite a long podcast. Gaming funnies. Did you see any gaming funnies? Obviously, you.
Did I see gaming funnies?
Just in general funnies. Did you?
I wanna take a moment of personal privilege, please.
Yeah.
So Tui and I obviously did a video, this morning that you guys should have seen. If you're not, go check out both of our channels. Check out both sides of the video. If you want I made a team builder. Tui didn't, but if you want to go check out my team, it's there. We kind of talk about the team at the end of the video anyway. But what happens in the video, one thing that happens is we're doing our dream teams, and Tui gives me a Skarmory, and I give him a Magearna. And I just want to say, I've done all the calcs I possibly can. I've spent probably about half an hour trying to do calcs on this to figure out how it works. But Tui has a 36 IV speed lowering nature on his Magearna. That's his speed stat. My Skarmory is neutral speed nature, no EVs at all. Even if so I'm sitting at 177, Tui's sitting at 152 speed stat. Even if I have a minus speed nature and you have 36 IVs, which is what you do have, I still outspeed you by 1 point because I have 153, you have 152. I've done it so much I remember the numbers off the top of my head. Something like that. It's very similar. And the thing is, we get to the match, and Tui hits me first with his Magearna, even though I'm faster than him by a mile.
And I'm not even banded.
And he's not even scarfed. It was scarfed. That's scarfed, dude.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Did you ever make that video, by the way, of, like, items? Just a question.
Oh, top 10?
Yeah.
I just completely forgot I was making that.
Because I know you sent me I had the script out. I looked at it the other day.
How many months later am I on that?
I think you sent it to me, like, the beginning of the year.
So about 7 months, lovely.
Probably not beginning of the year. More like when PDL ended, and I started doing the draft league thing again.
Yeah, So I didn't actually have any gaming things. Funny things was happened in the month so far. You might have heard us joke about it in general, but things have not quite gone to plan for young Chew. Yeah, I had my car broken into. That was fun. It was 9 times out of 9 funny memes. Just so you know, I'll make this clear. We have CCTV and we know exactly who you are. Don't try it again. Just make an effort. Have you ever had anything broken into?
That's a good question. I'm trying to think.
It's the second time I've had my car broken into. I had it broken into in Manchester 2 years ago.
I mean, the only thing that I know of that's been broken into that, like, my middle school used to get broken into all the time.
Oh yeah, the school's broken into all the time, don't they?
But, like, I never have had anything of mine broken into because I don't live in England where people are fools and do stupid things. And I live, like, with nobody, so if you do something, everybody's gonna know who it is.
Yeah,
so,
quite the same thing.
like, you're gonna be found out if you do it.
You know, it's funny. Actually, we just run out of topics.
Did we? Funny things we got else in the month. Oh, other funny things. I'm trying to think if I have anything else funny.
Yeah, see, I can't think of anything I think we've done.
I can think of something cool, but I've already talked about that in my streams, so. My absolute going ham on a Octane jump pad in Apex.
Oh, Apex, we talk about Apex.
You remember that? You were in the call. You did not, like, it's sad. I'm so angry that no one saw that. I'm so angry.
Oh, yeah.
So we were playing Apex. I was playing Apex a couple nights ago, and Tui just happens to be up for some reason because he's a pleb.
Actually, I can tell you the reason. I was just making sure nobody broke into my car. I was a little bit frightened.
Well, we were playing Apex, and Tui hops into a voice call as we usually do, like this, exactly like this, except one channel higher in our Discord server. And so we were talking about it. Yeah, I was talking about it, and I come out of Repulsor, heading out to the bridge to get some loot, and my teammate's fighting you guys. So I throw a jump pad down, and I hit the jump pad, and I melt a guy with an R99, put him down, knock his girlfriend, who tried to fence me in as Watson, and then the other person was like hiding somewhere else on the map, and I pretty much took them out too, but I had no health, so I died. But like I went ham in a match, and like that jump off the jump pad and just completely hitting every shot on the guy was so incredible. Like I flipped out, and nobody saw it because I wasn't streaming and Tui wasn't in the game.
Well, to be fair,
disappointment.
I mean, on your stream, we did actually win a game.
Yeah, that's the first time. Like
on stream, yeah. I think it's funny because what I think annoys me is on your stream is it shows Dave's with loads of damage, and I've just done a one-shot kill like I'm known for. But actually, Dave didn't do any damage to the guy. Well, and I just got a guy of a team to do.
You cut out. Tui. Hey. Hey. He died.
We have talked about pretty much everything else.
You cut out. You like completely cut out, dude.
I was completely cut out, boys.
You start talking about like Dave got like Dave did all this damage to this guy, and I like one shot him, and it's just nothing for like a minute.
Oh well. Anything else you want to say?
Guys, you should over to twitch.tv/chaos6. I'm just gonna be streaming some Pokemon today. You should come check it out.
What time?
Right now. I was supposed to stream 7 minutes ago, but hey.
Right. Okay. Thanks for watching.
No, you don't have to go that fast. I hate when you do that. I really hate when you do that. Well, you know what grinds my gears? When Tui just like gets halfway through a video, it's like, yeah, I'm done. Bye.
Too late. I know it does.
Like it bugs the crap out of me because I'm like, what the heck just happened? Like I have to go back and watch the video. Like I can watch it and I'll be like, what? He's not even like prepping to close this video. He just shuts it off. Like,
I get agitated.
It's just I know, but it's agitating for me to watch it.
I know.
It's just like, yeah, bye, toodaloo, and I'm just like, huh?
Do you know where the origins of toodaloo is?
It's a British term for hello.
It is not the term. Where I got the idea in one of my favourite episodes of Pokemon. Meow says toodaloo.
Who am I? What? Oh, Meow.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a Pokemon reference if you do sports? If you do the sports ball, why are you taking Pigman?
It's just how it is. Also, there's a certain line from The Hangover.
You have a line from The Hangover? How did I miss that?
It is a reference to The Hangover. I'll send you the link. Obviously, don't play it on stream.
No, I'm playing it right now.
From The Hangover.
Oh yeah. I know that. I know that one. I know it. Yeah.
That's one of the origins of the Toodaloo. Because I love The Hangover. It's a good film. But
Toodaloo, mother.
And then I went for a very, very long Toodaloo. Like, Toodaloo. And it's kind of, it's just like Toodaloo now.
This dude just doesn't care.
Yeah, you can always tell when I've lost patience with the video when it's going Toodaloo.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, not conversation for stream, but conversation we need to have at some point anyway.
You can always tell when I've lost patience. I just
you're just like I'm not gonna say the word, but it and Toodaloo.
Yeah. For you. Speaking of which, shall we finish off?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, but let me I got the outro. So,
yeah,
thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all you coming into the stream. Those of you watching on playback, give us something in the comments. Say like hashtag replay squad. There you go. Hashtag replay squad. Give me a hashtag replay squad in chat, guys. Make sure you go check out both Tui and I down in the description down below. It should be in the description. Actually, it's not in the description.
Yeah.
But go check out Tui and I in the description. It'll be there at some point. That's why we don't let you do the typing. That's why I proofread. This is why I proofread the scripts. Hashtag replay squeed. You have to type it like that. No, leave it in there. You gotta type it like that. Everybody, I want to see some hashtag replay squad with a W. Hashtag replay squad with a W, or it's not right. Give me that in the comments if you watch all the way through. Of course, as always, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button. We do this every month, guys. We have a lot of cool content coming out for you. I know I said in the monthly update we have 25 videos. We have like 31 videos now, so just so you guys know. Make sure you guys check out Damien's content. Check out. Let me try to do it off the top of my head.
Also,
Mondays, check out.
Got a video coming out soon.
Oh! I'm so excited! You should watch it. Let us know what you think of him too, because it's really appreciated. So check out Mondays for Monday Madness with Castle Crashers with everybody and Dave. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time with your boy. Wednesdays with whatever Damien's playing. Oh yeah, Def Jam Vendetta. Yeah, that one. I never haven't either. Fridays, every other Friday, Tui's gonna be doing Hearts of Iron Full. Got it right that time. Saturdays, you're going to start seeing Showdown Lives. First one comes out next Saturday. Saturday the 16th, there's a change to the monthly update. I will be doing a Apex video again. So it's nothing you've seen before. It's completely new. It's actually already uploaded, so I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys enjoy that. So check that out. Saturday the 17th. And Sundays, Damien is doing some kind of game review thing that we talked about afterwards. I wasn't much into that. That was more of a Tui and Damien thing, but it's happening. I don't know much about it. Just Damien's talking about gaming news, I guess.
Yeah, basically what it is the WWE Roundup, but because we've cancelled that series because it was doing terribly. And we've replaced it with gaming news. Oh yes, West Brom are beating Forest. That's always great news. Sorry, I had football on in the background and I just looked over to see that Derby's arch rivals.
Yeah, I can hear it.
No, it's on mute, mate. You can't hear it.
I tried to jabate him. Went for the jabate.
Jabate. But yeah, do the outro.
So yeah, check that out. And of course, we have the monthly update Friday. Wow. Okay, I'm looking at the freaking calendar. I can't even say it right. Saturday the 31st, the monthly update will be out with Tui or me, one of the two. Probably, I don't know. I'm not going to say who it's going to be because I don't know.
We don't know.
It's probably going to end up being, I'm going to say it's probably going to be me, but just because you're going to be like, yeah, you do it again. And I'm like, no.
If you want to, you're more welcome to.
I don't care. I just, like, if you can't do it. I said if you can't do it, I am down to cover it, but I need to know before the day of.
Yeah.
Because I cannot just, like, pull a video out of my butt and post it because that's not Chaos style. Chaos likes to plan his videos out. The only time I do a video a day is if I do like my Let's Play series and I get all the editing stuff done in the morning. It comes out like dude. That's the only time.
That is true. We are both suckers for wanting to pre-record.
Yeah, I love pre-recording, but I know it sucks for you guys, so I try not to do it as much. But that's where we're gonna wrap it today. Tui, anything else you want to say before I do our outro stuff?
Big banter.
Big banter. That's it.
Big banter.
How about Dave has a big tawdry?
That's we already knew about.
Yeah, well, that's true. How about... No, I'm not going to finish that up. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check us all out. Description down below. Check out the content creators. Check out my channel. Check out Tui. If you want to watch more of my content, you want to join me with Facecam, an actual Facecam, I can't do that. I don't have commands on this channel. type twitch.tv/chaos6. Go to that link. It's in the chat. If I can type it fast enough. But it's in the chat. Go check me out. I'll be streaming some Pokemon, maybe something else. I don't know. We might get some Squad Brunch with Tui or something in there. Go check out that link. But that's it for today. Thank you for coming out to the podcast. We'll see you for episode 16th on the first Saturday of September, which is Saturday the 7th. So we'll see you on the 7th for more podcast stuff. And the rest of the stuff is on the channel. It'll be coming out pretty much a video every day now, guys. So check it out. But thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button. Never miss an episode for us. We're trying to get to, I don't know what our goal is by the end of the year. I'm hoping for 50, but that's me.
50's goal.
50's goal. Hit 50 by the end of the year. We're halfway there, guys. You got it. A little over halfway.
Whoa.
Don't you dare sing that song. We're going to get copyright. You piece of crap. Blip. Get wrecked, Blip. Well, I'm trying to get all my anger out before I get to shiny hunting. I get mad, so... Chill. That was good. All right. But thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time. My name's Chaos. His name is Tui. See you. And as always.
Oh, God, I'm crying.
I can't even finish the outro. And as always, guys,